everyone, it's Annie Lou. Thank you for stopping by. I am about to start a new project and I would show it to you, but I brought it to Bella Art. But I do have a picture of it on my cell phone. And what happened is that I brought the finished project to the store, and Marianne got quite a few requests to do the project on a canvas instead of the journal, because I do have an altered art journal class going on. We meet once a month. So what I'm going to do is I need to do the project on the canvas. I really do love the way the page came out, but there was one thing I was not happy with, and I just didn't know what to do, and it was the lettering. It was the lettering, and the class was Bloom Where You Are Planted. Well, that was the name of the page, Bloom Where You Are Planted. So Marianne, being the artist that she is, I'm going to put information here on the video so you can contact the store if you want to take classes. And also she has a great online store, so just about everything that I use is available at the store. And I understand that I'm lucky. I have a local scrapbook store. I have Bella. But there are a lot of people that don't have access to even the big box stores. So she does do online sales. So there you go. And if you do that, say Annie Lou sent you. So I'm going to try to focus in on my phone where the picture of the page is. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's see what happens. But what I want you to look at, my husband's outside, I'm waving at him. Bloom Where You Are Planted. So what she did, and it was a miracle, it was truly a miracle. So what she did is she fattened up my letters and then did what she calls doodling. So she fixed my letters by thickening up my print with a Pitt pen, and then she went in and, as she calls it, she doodled my letters, and honestly I couldn't be more happy with it. I think the reason people loved it is because of her lettering. Obviously, Marianne isn't able to go around to every student and do their lettering, so I had to come up with a way to incorporate that. So what I did is I printed out my words on my printer on vellum. And the font that I used is called Noteworthy, and at 96 points. There were quite a few fonts that I could have used, and I decided on this one. I liked it, and because I am going to be able, and the students that do the class will be able, so everyone will be able to do their own doodling on the words because they're thick enough. I am so excited to be doing this. So the canvas, yes, it's like the 11 by 14. And it's one of those thin canvases, and I did give it a coat of, this time I'm using a different gel. I'm using the Faber-Castell Gel Medium. I let the print dry. When it came out of the copy machine, I have an Epson, so it's Epson ink. And when it came out of the printer, it was very shiny. So I knew it was wet. I didn't touch it, but I did let it dry. So it's fine now. It's maybe been 20 minutes to a half an hour. So what I want to do is I want to test the gel that I'm going to be using to see if it moves. If it moves, I'm in big trouble. So let's take a peek and see what happens. So I have the Faber-Castell Gel Medium, and there were two ways that I heard on YouTube. I go to YouTube all the time. just to put some plastic wrap on first and then your cover. And the reason I did that is because I noticed I hadn't used this in a little bit of a while, and I noticed that it seemed a little thick. So what that means is it's air drying, it's drying out. So this is going to keep it airtight. It's just a baggie. Okay, let's do this little experiment. So now this one is the Faber-Castell. So here I go. It is not moving. Uh-oh, maybe just a little bit over there. Now, if things move, your brush gets dirty. And I really do need to have a coat. So far so good. It did move a little bit over there. But if I put this coat on and it dries and is, you know, almost little or no movement, it'll be good because that will be sealing it in. Okay, so far so good. I don't know why the bee moved a little bit, but it did. You know, I'm not working on it, so I think that's helping. All right, that worked out well. So the Epson ink, no movement. So I'm wondering if I had let this dry even longer, if maybe I wouldn't get movement. Up close, there's a little bit, but maybe I just didn't let it set. You could probably also heat set this by taking your heat gun and going over it, because we know that ink sets with heat, and then that would have been fine. Okay, so before I go any further, I need to put a cover on. I just got home from work a little while ago, and so let me go get changed and comfortable, and I am going to start on this canvas. There you go.